We're happy to bring together our 7th annual Common Threads event at Station Mall on October the 19th. And what we are going to do there is have over 20 artists coming out, and they'll be displaying their wonderful works of art using threads. Knitting, crocheting, bobbin lace, quilting are just a few of the things that will be demonstrated with the artists as they are at their tables. The goal of bringing artists together of all ages is to come and share their experience so we can share it with others and also the younger generation, that they could continue on getting an interest into the hands-on activities. And by coming to our program, Common Threads, we're hoping that the young teens and those who are even in university, come on over, and there may just be something in here that you take an interest to, and knowing that we have instructors that are willing to help you out. So we've had people in other years coming from 10 years old, and our seniors, bless their hearts, they've been up to 90 years old. So we have a wide variety of ages involved, and we'd like to continue with a lot of these arts. Wendy McKinney is one of our artists, and she's been with us right from the beginning, and she is an instructor. So if you want to learn about needlework, Wendy's the one to come and talk to.
I've been working in this area professionally for about 15 years, doing it for many years prior to that, but for the last 15 years I've been doing it more professionally. I work in wool, cotton, Appleton's wool, Medici wool, and along with silk as well. And I work on many different fibres, and I teach as well. I teach 4 levels of embroidery. At Common Threads, we will be displaying a lot of the work that we do, and I'll be working on projects that they would get a sample of if they were doing a class with me. So I will be working in wool and cotton on a little piece of wool fabric that I do, a sampler. And then I'll show them a sampler that I've actually done, and they can see what we would do in the class. Learning many different techniques. With books, you can teach yourself to hand embroider through books, but taking a class, you learn a lot of the shortcuts and a lot of the different techniques that the books either omit or simpler techniques that they're able to learn from. This one here is, I've handmade this garment. It's a sleeper for a baby from 6 months to maybe 18 months. So it's quite a wide range of sizing, and it can grow with the baby. And they can be put in a sleeper inside this for traveling, or they can just sleep in this. And here we have an applique here. This is a purchased applique, but I've done the hand embroidery on it. All of my hand embroidery can be machine washed. You'd turn the garment inside out and put it through the washer and the dryer. Or you can just hang it. You can just wash it and then just hang it.
I do English smocking. I started smocking probably 50 years ago. I have 8 daughters, or 4 daughters, I should say, and 8 granddaughters. And I learned smocking from Grace Knott's book from the library. And I did a dress for each of my girls. I had to pick up all the pleats by hand. We had to iron the dots on the back of the fabric and picked it all up by hand. And when my granddaughters came along, I learned there was a machine that did that for you, which was fantastic. So I did a lot more smocking after I got my machine. I've smocked dresses for those granddaughters. I smocked rompers for the grandsons. And I taught classes in it. I've taught at the senior center at Steelton. I've taught at my house. And it's a great thing to do. It's a fun thing to do.
Common Threads will be held at Station Mall, and it's on October the 19th, so mark that spot on your calendar, from 10 until 4 p.m. And we will be located in the courts at the Center Court and also at the Sears Court. We have over 20 artists that will be participating, so it will be a wonderful afternoon. That's between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., October the 19th.